bí problem bá ń bẹ́ lé ẹnìkan nù wa Olúwa kó bá mú kúrò mẹ́. Tá fi pàdé Ọlọ́run problem láfi pàdé ẹ̀. Olúwa wọ́n fi problem wọ́n fi ṣọ̀rẹ́ ẹni kankan. Kọ́rọ̀ lè yé wa Olúwa ṣe dá sẹ̀ríà fún Ànábì Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ó dá sẹ̀ríà fún. Abdullahi bin Mas'ud ó nígbà tó ń ti rí bí Ànábì ṣe pọ̀kàkà ńgbà tó fẹ́ kú ní ẹrú ní kó fi jẹ́ nǹkan kan mọ́ lójú. Ànábì ń dákú, àtúnjí àtúndákú, àtúnjí àtúndákú. Lẹ́yìn tó yẹ pé kí àsárì kan sọ pé ó yẹ kán lè jọmọ lọ. Ọmọ Ànábì kú, Ànábì sunkún. Olúwa fẹ́ fi káwà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nípa ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ nǹkan kan gbà tí ń bá dé sí kẹ́ lè mọ̀ pé walaqad fatana alladhina min qablikum. Mo ti dá sẹ̀ríà fáwọn tó dáa jù yín lọ rí. Àmọ́ Olúwa àwọn tí mo ń wo ìwọ̀n ní mọ́nì èmi náà ní mọ́nì má fi fìtínà má fi ṣọ̀rẹ́ ní kíkọ́ wa. Paradise is actually originally a Persian word. It's original to the Persian, the view of fantasy. There are several descriptions of paradise in the Quran. That for me, I will give you what I consider a summarized version and hadith of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's an hadith of Qudsi that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أعددت لعبادي ما لا عين رأت ولا أذن سمع ولا خطر قلب. Allah said, I have prepared for my servants what eyes have never seen, what ears have never heard, what heart have never imagined. Torí tó wáyé pé tìsínú ọ̀tá ń gbọ́ pé Jannatin tajri min tahtiha al-anhar. Ó ké fún àwọn architect láti kàn gbé yẹn jáde. Ọgbà tá a kọ́ tí omi ń ṣàn ní abẹ́. Àwọn architect ti kọ́rú ẹ̀ tó pọ̀. Ànábì wa summarize ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀dì oríṣiríṣi wọn nígbà tí Olúwa tó fẹ́ ròyìn àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀dì àlùjánnà wá sọ pé afala yanzuruna ila al-ibili kayfa khuliqat wa ila as-samaa'i kayfa. Tó ń bọ́lọ̀ ṣòro yìí bẹ́ẹ̀dì táwọn àlùjánnà ní bẹ́ẹ̀dì tó ga gan. Kàkà ọkàn wá ìmájí pé bá ọláṣẹ́gun bẹ́ẹ̀dì tó ga náà Olúwa wá ní afala yanzuruna ila al-ibili rírà kún bó ṣe ga ní ẹ bá fẹ́ gùn bá ṣe bá yóò wà lẹ́nu. Àmọ́ best description lójú tèmi ní tọ́lọ́run tí níkà ní nábì sọ fún wa pé àdátúlì ìbádì mọ́lá ẹ̀yìnmúra wàlá òsínú sẹ́bẹ̀. Ojú kan ò rírí, etí kan ò gbọ́ rí, ọkàn kan ò lè conceptualize ẹ̀. Ju pé ìdùnnú ayérayé ni ló wá kó ṣe lẹ́tọ̀ ẹnì kankan wá. Now to get Al-Jannah is not an easy task. The poet said, وَلَا يَدْخُلَ الْفِرْدَوْسَ إِلَّا لِمَنِ اتَّقَى يُهَادِي أُفُوكَ اللَّهِ بِالسِّرِّ وَالْجَهْرِ. Any person looking for Firdaus, I'm not even bothered about Firdaus. Like Umar radiallahu anhu, I'm satisfied with not going to hellfire. Because the person who is entitled to Firdaus is one who holds the rules of Allah both in privacy and in the open. More in privacy than in the open. For instance, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Inna tula salatu rajul وقصر خطبته معينة من فقه. When you have to speak in the open, speak little. When you want to pray in the open, when you want to do salah, do moderately. But when you are alone, olè yọ náà fílà pẹ̀lú Suratul Baqara. Kì í ṣe pé tó bá fẹ́ kí ìṣá inú kọ̀rọ̀, ìṣẹ́jú méjì ti pẹ́ jù. Wọ́n wá fẹ́ kí ṣubú ìta gbangba wákàtí kan tó. Wàá kí fa. Ètò àṣìǹgbà tó Ọlọ́run orí wa nìkan ló ń jẹ́ páyà Ọlọ́run. Olúwa kó fi páyà sí wa lọ́kàn. Olúwa ní ayúwà lẹ́sìnà àmànú. Taqullaha wabtagu ilayhi al-wasila. Wajahidu fi sabilihi la'allakum tuflihun. If you believe, wabtagu ilayhi al-wasila. Look for an approach to get near to Allah. Salah is good, it's not enough. Fasting is good, not enough. All the obligations are good, not enough. Wabtagu ilayhi al-wasila. Look for another approach. Look for another ways. Look for a design to get to Allah. I want to address on 4 issues today towards going to paradise. The first one is at-tawassul bi-dhikrillah. To seek for an approach towards Allah by doing dhikr. One day, a companion went to meet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "Inna shara'iya Islam qad kathurat." The laws of Islam is very plenty, and indeed is. You see, if you don't study Islam, you are lucky. Lucky in a way. If you are studying Islam, you keep on studying. I don't know whether you understand me. You keep on studying. Because if you think this is the only view, you now see 3 other views. For instance, when you say this is the school of Imam Malik, it's not one thought. The follower of Imam Malik, I have 3 positions on one thought, on one issue. Ojú ọ̀nà Imam Malik wò, tíra wo ló ti kà? Ìwọ gbọ́dọ̀ Imam Malik. Tàbá sọ pé ojú ọ̀nà Imam Malik ṣe pé nǹkan tí Imam Malik sọ. Ní táwọn ọmọ kí ó tún wọ̀ bá Imam Malik láyé sọ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. His most authoritative work, Muwatta ibn Malik, the most authoritative one is compiled by Yahya ibn Yahya in Spanish. And you know that Imam Malik was long gone before Islam reached Spain. The more you try to study, the more your ignorance is exposed to you. At-tawassul bi-dhikrillah, seeking approach toward Allah by doing a dhikr. So when the man told Muhammad, I said, it's very much. The Prophet said, okay, let me teach you one. La yazalu lisanaka ratban li dhikrillah. Your tongue should never be at ease. Should never go to silence except to do dhikrullah. Wallahi, if you go and study the azkar of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you can't do 10%. Baba Gbelori Irunsi, wọ́n sọ pé Allahu Akbar. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé kí ìmáàmù tó ṣe Allahu Akbar lásìkò tí ó ṣe, tí wọ́n bá ṣe Allahu Akbar lásìkò tí ó ṣe kó tó ka Fatiha, tí wọ́n bá rúkú, ẹ mọ̀ sẹ̀mí aláàlú, ẹ mọ̀ pé ìmáàmù bá padà bá ó tún tí ó ṣe. Mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀mọ́ ó bí jẹ́wọ́ ẹ̀kan wojú mi ni o. Ìmáàmù tí mo gbọ́ ní ojú ẹni tí ó kiri wọ́n ní àti ìdílé ànábì ni ó ṣe. Bó bá jókòó, bó bá tún padà sí 80 dáì, ìyẹn tí ó before go second, ó láti bí tí ó ṣe. Ǹjẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi? Bí a bá raṣọ tuntun, ó láti bí tí ó ṣe kó tó wọ̀. Bí ó bọ̀, ó láti bí tí ó ṣe. Bí ó bá fẹ́ wọlé, ó láti bí tí ó ṣe. Bí ó bá fẹ́ wọ tọ́lẹ̀, ó láti bí tí ó ṣe. Bí ó bá súnmọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀, ó ti ẹ̀lẹ́ rántí àti nígbà tí ó bá súnmọ́ ìyàwó rẹ̀. Ó fẹ́ wọ mọ́tò, ó láti bí tí ó ṣe. Ìyẹn náà lọ rẹ́rẹ́rẹ́. Èmi pẹ̀lú ọmọ mi kan tó lóun kí ó lájọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àzíkiri ní ọkọ̀ ó rí dájú tí wọ́n ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọmọdé ó sì ní sùúrù kí ló wà iná èmi náà sì mọ̀ dájú rẹ̀ mọ́ gbọ́ tí mo sọ fún ẹ. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, subhanallah, sakharana hadha, wa ma kunna lahu muqrinin. Allahumma anta sahibu safar, wal khalifatu fil ardi wal mal wal walad. Allahumma inni wa'zai safar. Ó sì lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, kó fẹ́ travel. Ó ní dáàdi kùsí yìí ti gbé mọ́ ní ògbé. Ìtí mo sọ pé ànábì ń sọ. Mo ní bó bá ti dá òsì mi, ìwọ Egyptia tó mú nǹkan tí ó sọ nìyẹn. Egyptia àti Saudi ní airline tí wọ́n mọ̀ kí wọ́n tó mú wọ́n ṣe dùn áwọ̀ sẹ́fà. Ètò ẹ̀wọ̀n ìwọ Turkish airline ẹ̀wọ̀ Egyptia ní dé tó bá ti kíkì plane báyìí. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, subhanallah, sakharana hadha, wa ma kunna lahu muqrinin wa inna ila rabbina munqalibun. Allahumma anta sahibu safar, wal khalifatu fil ardi wal mal wal walad. Allahumma inni qaim. Second one. Do you know that I fear that therefore you, Allah always, the knowledge of Islam will die. Kíw, tó jẹ́ kó mọ ike. Gbọ́n nǹkan tí mo ń sọ. Àmọ́ kíw, àmọ́ kankan nú ẹ̀. Kí n tú dáadáa, nímọ̀ nípa Islam, àti wá mọ̀ jà àwọn ọmọ wa lọ. Akóra wa jọ ń gbogbo ọgbà nítorí Ọlọ́run àtànẹ́bí, nítorí Ọlọ́run àtànẹ́bí, nítorí Ọlọ́run àtànẹ́bí. Ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run àtànẹ́bí àfikún àwọn ọmọ tá a bí. Me and you. We have a challenge in that. Islam is sustained by people who are choosing to study it. When they are studying it, some people so well. When you are back to Nikolo, Ajaboshina, ìròrí will sound. Ó lè padà dolówó. Gbogbo alamọ̀ pé èèyàn kì í kí ó dolówó. So I keep on asking myself, we claim to love Islam. We are afraid to let our children study Islam. Is it not a contradiction? Yes, my answer is actually hypocritical. For obvious reasons. We don't want our children to study Islam because we don't want them to be poor. That's the only reason. What are we in Wasila? Let's see 1, 2, 3 people to show example among us. I say, my children, go and study Islam, billahi wa rasuli, Allah will preserve your future. Islam will survive, will grow only on the extent of its scholars. I say today we have big problems, even in the universities. May Allah guide us. It's a challenge for all of us. The third challenge, the third one, I'm saying make a choice. I'm not saying do all. The third one is orphans. And orphans may not necessarily include somebody whose father is dead. There's a friend who said, wọ́n rántí àwọn ọkọ̀ ẹ̀rí pé lẹ́sàlẹ̀ etí mú kọ́tí máa ta wà àdìdù bàdìlì yàtì mú ẹni mọ̀ wálé ágábí bàdìlì yàtì mú ẹni mọ̀ wálé ágábí. An orphan is really not somebody who has lost his parents. A real orphan is somebody who is deprived of knowledge and character. If you see somebody, can you make a choice of making 2 or 3 people who are not your biological children and make something better out of his life? 2 or 3. Whether they live with you or not. Somebody who will tell Allah in the day of judgment, Allah, but for the fact that you sent this man to me, I will have been nothing. While you are doing it to him, it's not because of your love for him, but because of your love for the hereafter. ẹ̀yin obìnrin ẹni fi àwọn ọmọ yín púpọ̀ ẹ̀yin lọ́rọ̀ yìí bá wí ẹni fi àwọn ọmọ yín púpọ̀ jù ọmọ yín bá domi gbóná sí i lára ó tẹ́ yín lọ́rùn ọmọ mi ó bá domi tútù sí i lára ó dáràn olúwa nífa àmàlíyà tí فلا تبها وأما اليتيم فلا تبها. Now this will cook it. Prophet ﷺ said, when an orphan is crying, the throne of Allah in the heavens will be shaking. And Allah will be asking, who is he who will make this boy laugh? Who will make him smile? So I will make him smile in the day of judgment. Have an opportunity to take care of an orphan, make it wabtahu ilayhi al-wasila. Make it as an approach to get to your Creator. The fourth, which is the second to the final, one of the reasons why Islam is not private is because Muslims don't like to spend in the cause of Allah. I'm waiting for a day when things that look impossible will be done by just one person. Let me tell you the little knowledge I know of Jibril Mattis, the former president of Jamaat Ahmadiyya, which that became Allah of Islam. Do you know that when they were starting school and there was dearth of Muslim teachers, at that time only the extremely brilliant ones can get admitted to University College Ibadan. Otherwise everybody has to go to abroad. He saw the need to send some of the people abroad. You know what Jibril Mattis did? He sold his houses. Not to give his children scholarship, to give Muslim children scholarship to go and study abroad. You know those who bought houses, those houses, fellow Muslims. The one that such good Muhammad has to die in Haram. He died in Makkah. Was buried there. May Allah forgive him. I'm looking for such Muslims among us. Don't you feel ashamed with all your degrees that were here as tenants? You don't feel ashamed? You have no sense of shame? Shameless people, including me. Count the number of landlords among you. They are always contented with going to a place where just a mere licensee. You know, a licensee is not a tenant. A tenant has the right. Licensee, Baba, the right is a Bukoto Wale and Nijo Wale. Over to the tenant, they will follow more. Yes, tenant that way. So, mo wẹ́n tí ó ṣe àárẹ̀ tí ẹni tí ó ṣe bí Abubakar ọmọ ọdún wa tí ó fi gbòkun lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Nígbà tí Ànábì ní Islam ní ìdíyẹn tí ó ràn lọ́wọ́. Tí wọ́n mọ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ní tó pín sí méjì. Ta ni lè pín nǹkan tó ní sí mẹ́wàá nínú wa mí kó wá fún wa ní ìdá mẹ́wàá nínú rẹ̀. Ó pín sí méjì. Ó mọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àròkún ti gbókun tán. Ó bá kó gbogbo ẹ̀ wá. Ànábì náà bá kí ló kù kí wọ́n ní Ànábì àdúrà kí ni mo ní báwo Ọlọ́run àti Ànábì ti wà ní ó ti tó mi gbogbo tí mo ní rè láàrin wà dára sórí. Ẹni bá fẹ́ gbókùn irú ètí àwọn Jibril Mattis tí wọ́n ti gbà wájú Ọlọ́run. Torí nǹkan tí Quran sọ níbẹ̀ máa ṣe dáadáa Olúwa ó rí Ànábì àwọn onígbàgbọ́ lòdì wọn ò rí pé nǹkan tó dáa lẹ́nu ṣe. Àwọn náà kù sí wa lọ́wọ́ gbogbo Usrah ẹ lọ mọ́ṣáláṣí onímọ̀láṣí táwọn bàbá oníbàbá tí wọn kàwé bíríkìlà kápẹ́ntà yẹn mọ́ jókòó bẹ̀ inú yóò sì tẹ́ lọ́rùn ṣiṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tán ẹ̀rọ àwọn tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run. Oh, comedians. the team are preparing the challenge that faces us is the issue of Boko Haram. There are several instances, and I don't need to prove to you that what those people are doing is just bad. I don't need to prove it. They are there. Even the Quran says, but for Allah, وَلَوْ لَا تَفُوا النَّاسَ بَعْضُ بِبَعْضٍ لَهُدِمَتِ الصَّوَامِعُ وَبِيَعٌ وَصَلَوَاتُ وَمَسَاجِدُ. If not because Allah make some people to check other, people who have been destroying monasteries, synagogues, mosques, and churches. It is against our religion to do so. But like I said somewhere in the morning, my greatest fright is that today, everybody that we ask, do you know these people? They say we don't know them. Do you know what they want? They say we don't know what they want. I'm talking of people who ought to know. I've spoken with the leadership of the Muslims in the north. I've spoken with the MSS president. I've spoken with the Nakomi Amir, who also is from the former national president, Awel Metoki. I've spoken with so many other brothers. We don't know them. We don't know what they want. Are we not in big trouble? But I say that we can use this issue to get rank in the sight of Allah. You are going to ask me how. We will need people who on this basis need to go and meet some of our brothers in the north and take it as a challenge. One, a problem is on the ground, but we must first admit that we don't know exactly many of the reasons why these people are aggrieved. This thing did not happen 2 years ago. Certainly some people are aggrieved. But for you to know that this thing is so much a problem that it can become an excuse for our leaders to continue impoverishing us. You know we don't have electricity in Nigeria. We are not going to get electricity next year. Even if they spend the amount judiciously, about 196 billion was voted for electricity. 996 billion was voted for security. So I did not tell you that you should not have any hope for electricity. Even when we know that less than 10% of the money voted will be utilized. But those are the consequences. The further consequence is that people who are living in Muslim minority area, they will get being attacked by naturally aggrieved non-Muslim. The Muslim world image is at stake. Innocent people are being killed. We must step in. Because if we don't step in, the company has done, the great national Amir has condemned, everybody is condemning. But I wish the condemnation will solve the problem. Then I would have said, let us keep on condemning. Let us try tomorrow, a paid advert and condemn. But I know that condemnation will not solve the matter. We need people to know what really do these people want. Some of the rumor I keep on hearing, sometimes from the north too, is that it's political. These are people who have a right to be aggrieved if a state does this against them and think that is all. But that is not justified. That does not justify killing of the innocent. So I think we may see among us those brave enough to look for solution. Go and meet up with some of our brothers in the north. You know, a person don't nearly get a key to it. But really, it's a Muslim problem. The person who is supposed to open the key is the Sultan, not Obasanjo. But of course, as somebody was trying to open the solution, they killed the man who Obasanjo has even gone to meet, the father-in-law of Yusuf. What we are told by fellow members, although they deny, we don't know. We need to solve this thing, because if you don't solve it, our Muslim organization now, our label, we'll get the labeling going. So by the innocent people Time to keep silent. So that is also for me the most important one. I wish the Amir of the companion would just ask for, this thing is not something you do in the open. It's not a, just get some bottle and say, oh yeah, ebereshana. Hello, wow, when I want to buy around one year. Because if we don't solve it, we will also suffer the consequence. We know you are aware of what happened in Sapele? Yes. Don't you know that there are some Muslims in Eastern Nigeria who are more scholarly ahead of us? I got a friend who's an Igbo who have left Islamic University in Medina almost 30 years ago, Harun Aja. He's a scholar of Islam, he's a member of the National Commission. He's from Izumbe in Imo State. He went to the University of Medina. He went to Ma'at in Ibadan. We have many of them who study in Libya and Syria. They are Muslims. Alhamdulillah. Yes, they went to Man and his father for a long time. They are there. They will suffer the consequence. We have been telling you that your religion is from this outside religion. They are going to kill you. We are not allowed that to happen. So, you can step in and solve the situation. Let me close. I've eaten enough of my time. The greatest gift of Allah is faith in Him. I pray that Allah do give all of us the gift of faith. Because when you have faith in Allah, you have the nur, the light of Islam. To commit sin becomes difficult, and to do ibadah become very easy. I pray that Allah do give all of us these gifts. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqan farzuqna tibaa wa arina al-batila batilan farzuqna ijtinaba. Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqan فرزقنا اتباعه وارنا الباطل باطلا فرزقنا اجتنابه. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن عافيت. اللهم لا تدع لنا ذنبا الا غفرته ولا هما الا فرجته ولا عينا قضيت ولا حاجه من خوارج الدنيا والاخره الا قضيت يا ارحم الراحمين. فسبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله. صلى الله عليه وسلم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Some years ago, I was part of the examiners marking Islamic studies. So the Islamic studies, we discovered that we want to mark just from the north. And then among the lecturers that we were together marking told us that in the colleges of education now, there are no students coming to study Islamic studies. And very soon, that time, doctor, then maybe professor now, Brother Ramsey, was also part of the team leaders and coordinators. He said even at last week, will be soon. That was about 3 or 4 years ago. Now it has come to be. You see, why am I saying this? That's why I want you to pray to Allah the car of the Japanese. May God let the man live and continue to live in happiness and joy. When I finished grade 2, he did that intentionally to say, those of you can teach this, you come to secondary school and be teaching. I taught primary school 1 year, then started teaching. Since from there, I got going that I should go further. If I did not go to secondary school, I would study Islamic up to university level, first degree, before I now did counseling. Now, under the counseling, I've been telling people, our mates, even my own brother, you are the chief man now, who will help your teacher. It's true about something I don't want to tell you because our children now don't go to that area. Even this I told him that I need that to solve for long Catholic. When our Ustaz was taught, we like him. When any brother come up to talk and they talk Islamically, be Arabic and this, we share it them. But we never thought that we could allow our